And we are live. All right. There seems to, I'm going to game, but something happened near DC where an American Eagle, American Airlines Eagle, I think it is, collided midair with what I'm seeing early reports is a Black Hawk L helicopter. I don't know if that's true, what happened, but this happened like an hour and a half ago. Wow. Thoughts and prayers to all those involved. Oh my gosh. Alexa, dim living room light.
Okay.
So I don't know. I can't put anything on the screen because I'll get copyrighted like I did the other day with. It's horrible. I'm sure it's all over the media. It is very windy here. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. I'm worried about power. So yes, something terrible happened. And I'm gonna look up reports now, but I'm trying to get all these pop-outs done first. That's horrible. Wow, that wind is tough. I don't know if you guys can hear those wind chimes. The wind, freaking wind is going nuts outside. I'm missing Twitch. Sad. And that water is cold. So if there's survivors in that water, they need to get them out of that water quickly because hypothermia, just a really terrible tragedy that's going on right now. So thoughts and prayers to those people. That's horrible. I'm gonna look at it now before. I said it. It was an American Airlines. I think they're saying it was an Eagle. I've been on the Eagles before, numerous times. When I went to Roswell, I was on an Eagle from Dallas Fort Worth to Roswell and Roswell to Dallas Fort Worth. That was an Eagle. It was also an Eagle from Charlotte to here. So I'm very familiar with the Eagle. It's not that big of a plane, but it's pretty big. It's not like a jumbo. Like that's horrible what's going on. They're saying it maybe collided with a Black Hawk. I mean, that's just bizarre. Like, what the heck is going on? And I don't know how many passengers were on board. I'm looking to see if I got any breaking. Here's breaking news. How come this is not moving? Regional jet inbound to Ronald Reagan Washington International crashed into Potomac River after colliding with a helicopter near the airport. Okay, it's bringing me up live updates. Okay, so this is what it's saying. This is what they say they know. One or both of the aircraft may be in the Potomac River. Search and rescue is underway. It was carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members. The plane. Water temperature is 35 degrees near the site. That's what a buoy is saying. It was an Army Black Hawk. This is latest updates 8 minutes ago. I'm reading like the news feed. An Army Black Hawk, according to a defense official and an Army official. There's no indications of any criminality. It was an accident. That's what they're saying so far. I know I'm reading it now. I'm old, but thank you for putting that. Wow. Wow. You're not gonna believe this. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me just move this. You figure it out. What's on the screen? In the background. Wow. That's just horrible. It's going right into the plane. The plane is coming in steady, and you see the helicopter coming sideways. What the hell is that about? The plane is coming in. You see how it's coming in, but look at the helicopter coming from the side. It hits it on the side. Oh my gosh. That's horrific. That is horrific. That is horrific. That's horrific. Enough said. I mean, you could obviously see it. That was caught on I think that was at an airport. Yes. At the John F. Kennedy Center for Performing Arts. Seemed to have caught that video. That's what it's saying. That's just horrible. And yeah, that video is making traction across the social media. I'm seeing that now. People are posting it. And I think the media is running with it too. So there's a big, I'm looking at the live feed, there's a big search and rescue underway at night under these conditions, 35. And it looks like it exploded. I don't know if there's survivors. I pray to God. That's all I can do right now is pray. But I'm not going to stay on this topic. So if you want to see more, you could look on TV, media, online. I'm sure YouTube has a ton of videos showing this stuff. Live feeds. But this happened almost 2 hours ago. Horrible. So, like I said, thoughts and prayers go out to all those people and their families, etc. Just horrible. Yeah, someone definitely. To me, I don't even know if that plane knew what was coming. Because that helicopter was coming right at it. It didn't even make sense. You could see the plane looks like it's coming in for a landing at Ronald Reagan. It's making the approach. It's low. It's coming in to land. And all of a sudden you see this object coming out, which is the Black Hawk helicopter, and collides right with it. Now, I think, yeah, I'm sure Steve is covering it. I would be very interested to see that, because you know it's coming. Who is the pilot for that helicopter? Background, social medias, because that just looks weird. There might have to be some. There will be actually. The TS they're gonna definitely do what they need to do to dig and find out what's going on. Who was the crew? In other words, on that Black Hawk. And were there any other factors involved here that we're not aware of yet? It's too early to say. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm sure they'll do a thorough investigation. The NTSB will do their diligence to find out what was. I mean, that's human error at the least. At the least, that's human error. Pilot error. I mean, my gosh. What else could it be? I mean, he's in the video. He's obviously. It looks like he's flying right into the plane. How could he not see the plane coming down? I mean, that doesn't make sense unless there was maybe some mechanical failures going on the helicopter. Who knows? But the plane is coming in to land. Then you see the helicopter coming in, looking that way on the left side, coming toward the plane, and then you see the result. That something doesn't look right with that to me. Again, I don't want to speculate, but how could you not know? You're going right toward a plane as it's landing. It's big. It's in front of you. It doesn't make sense to me. But I'm not going to rehash this all night. Like I said, there's plenty of places to tune in and watch, because this will probably be live all night. What's going on? And on social media platforms, I'm sure it'll be on all night. I think it was Jade that sent me the message. I said, watch the news. And I didn't watch the news, but I got the emails because I was in a meeting. And then I knew what he was texting me about was what was going on the news. I mean, it's not hard to figure that out. Uh-oh. There's more information coming in. It was at around 9. The plane was on approach to the airport at 9 p.m. local time. And yes, it did leave from Canada. And yes, it was. You already stated how many people were on board. The plane is capable of carrying up to 70 passengers, but it's 60. So, Senator Ted Cruz released a statement, quote, "While we don't yet know how many on board were lost, we know there are fatalities." And he wrote, "Please join Heidi and me in praying for all involved as the search and rescue is underway," end quote. Now it says here that it collided with a Sikorsky H-60 helicopter. But it was a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. So again, all this information is coming out in like real time. Sad. And I'm getting all kinds of alerts. So again, that's enough of that. 3 soldiers on helicopter. So we're looking at 60 people, passengers, 4 crew, and 3 soldiers on the helicopter. It's 3 total, right? And that's including the pilot and everything involved. That's what they're saying, 3 total. Because when you say soldiers, are they part of that? So 3 crewmen on that plate, on that one, the helicopter. So 364 is 67 total. Horrible. And again, the water at the buoy is 35 degrees. So if there's any survivors in that water, they got to get them out of that quick. Four survivors rescued so far. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, we just have to wait. We have to see how this develops. We just have to wait till this develops. Till we start seeing the numbers. It made me sick that I don't even want to stream. I'm like, I feel sick after seeing all that. Like, for real. I feel ill. It's not what I expected. Coming on till I seen the messages. It's like, how do I play a game after that? You know what I mean? It got me totally in a different mood. It's already almost 11 o'clock. I might actually put my TV on and watch Steve, Agenda Free, because I'm not watching the media, any of them. Even though they probably have more real-time information coming in, but it's crazy. Anyway, I have an idea before I get off. I'm not going to play the game. I lost it. Like, I got sick. I have an idea for what to do by that model area. I ordered some stuff. I did an impulse buy. It was under $20. But I still have to buy something else because I don't think I have it. I know I don't have it. Okay, so total of 4. Well, we're looking at close to approximately 70 people. Close to 70 total involved in this incident. Roughly, till the numbers really come in. The Eagle's small. True story. And it was weird. I flew on an Eagle, and I'll remember this one because it was creepy. It was crazy. From Phoenix to Roswell. This was a separate trip. And that's when I was on the plane with other people. There was only like 10 of us on the plane. It wasn't landing till 1:30 in the morning in Roswell. And that's where I met the alien hunter, Daryl Sims. He was on the plane, so we kind of had fun on the plane. We hit it off. But I was on that plane in the pitch black. There was no cabin lights. The overhead little lights worked, but there was no lighting throughout the whole plane, except the very front where the stewardess was, right before the cockpit. We were flying in a completely dark plane. It was weird. And that was an Eagle. And it was small. So there was only like 10 of us on that plane, and we could literally walk up and down anywhere we wanted to sit. They didn't care because there was nobody on the plane. So we would jump out a chair. Is it okay if I move over there? Sure, you can go over there. There's nobody there. There's nobody in the plane. There's only 10 of us. So it is a small plane. I mean, moderate. But this is horrible. And like I said, I'm going to get off. I totally do not want to stream after this. And I'm probably going to tune in and try to find out more information about this. I can't share screens. I can't do none of that because of copyright issues on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else. So I'm just going to make myself a little cup of tea and maybe start working on another model preliminarily while I watch the TV. So Amol, have a great night. Jade, anybody else who's watching, pray for those involved in this, their families. Horrible. So I'm out of here.